Tá, mas existem seguranças para isso não acontecer.
Não, nunca está com ninguém. Está ali a pessoa que está com. Segundo o Triple H, estão à procura do que é que. De quem é que atacou. E vamos falar com o General Manager da SmackDown.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed, masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Vamos apresentar uma pessoa coisa, só. Desculpa, senhorzinho, mas está aqui o melhor do mundo.
Hey, you alright?
I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
A gaja disse para não confiar em ninguém, então também não posso confiar nesse.
Tu acreditas que vai ser uma cena, no começo uma cena grande ou não?
O quê?
Ele disse que acha que é um começo a alguma coisa em grande.
Sim.
E tu tens que acreditar ou não acreditar?
Sim, mas sim.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not.
Quem será?
However, since I got promoted,
Era uma mulher,
which
por
was
acaso.
definitely based on
Foste
merit,
tu.
not because Roman Reigns
Foi teu
landed
boneco.
on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries,
Sim.
I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations.
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Basicamente os live events que ele vai fazer. Estás a ver o programa, o que nós vamos ver? Pronto, é um bocadinho acima disso. Porque passa no YouTube.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
Mas começa com baixo, ninguém quer saber.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Hey, this superstar might surprise you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring
Nice.
from the nearest
Eu
nightclub,
não coisa, mas tu estás a gravar.
Sensational Starla.
This is the best talent the GM could afford? Ugh. I shudder to think of what they spend on
Podia
catering.
existir, não é porque é gorda que é que...
Well, actually,
No,
the GM
não
asked me to
existe,
bring in my
eles só
favorite
para-
vegan recipes.
Basicamente é
great.
tipo
And the
imagina,
GM's gonna pay for that slop?
é
Wait, I was supposed to get
a
paid?
primeira pessoa que encontraram só
Not
para
the
lutar
other way
contigo.
around?
Só para tu pareces tipo mais forte e portares alguém.
Tá bem.
É porque na WWE tens literalmente os que é para ser campeões, os que é para ser mais ou menos que podem vir a ser campeões
Highly
e os que é para apanhar a
anticipated
porrada.
and feared. It's
Coitados.
SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
Se fizerem uma coisa e mostrarem uma coisa do jeito, pode ser que acabem por ser os que realmente fazem alguma coisa.
And her opponent from Lisbon, Portugal, Jessica.
She looks focused and ready. I think the biggest question is whether or not the rest of the WWE is ready for her.
No, the biggest question is how her MMA skills will translate to that ring. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's a bit of an adjustment period.
Não sei porque é que eu estou a olhar para a rampa quando a outra já está ali atrás, mas pronto.
Estás a ver bem contra o Rosa Shop.
Opportunity for the #1 pick to show her skills in a WWE ring for the first time. It's also a chance to erase the memory of that attack last week.
Em teoria não vai
You
ser
got that
difícil,
right,
não é?
Michael. I'm sure she's a lot more comfortable in the ring where her opponent isn't hiding in the shadows.
Well, if the former MMA champion lives up to the hype, sensational Starla might be wishing she could hide. This could be a very one-sided matchup. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
High knee right between the shoulders. And now she's unleashing an onslaught of offense.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Placing her in the corner.
Picking up speed, turned inside out with a clothesline.
Também se lhe der as coisas para ela ganhar.
God, I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Superhuman.
That move had the amount of force that
Não
came to
digas,
a
ela é gorda.
natural disaster.
From the top. Oh no, went big and
Não é gorda, gorda, mas é mais gorda que eu.
Burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
São gorda e tem força para caralho.
she throws her back in.
Tá, se eu for lutar contra a minha irmã, ela ganha.
Uh-oh. Their opponent's all but helpless right here. Man, knees. Just exerting dominance over their opponent. And now, and the fall-away slam makes the cover.
Vai fazer maravilhas a essas coisas.
And the
Eu acho que
referee
sim.
stops the count before 2.
This isn't even
Preciso
close to
instalar, vem
over.
cá abaixo.
Look at this, deadlifting their opponent.
Slam. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Spinebuster! These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attack.
Taking flight. She went airborne and missed.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Jarring punch. And she quickly turned that around. Oh, caught by the back elbow.
Tá bom. Ah, sério?
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
A heel hook
Locked in, you can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Man, what timing on that counter. Calf kick right on point.
Standing shooting star.
Mais um.
press. I think she's looking to end
Por que tu
things
esperas
here.
ela se levantar?
É, quando eu faço finisher, não, é isso que eu quero, eu faço tudo.
Já devia estar a contar. 2, 3.
Resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure
Tem uma
domination.
coisa no braço.
Hell, not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
É sério?
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm
Onde é
sick
que estava a
of this.
gaja?
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
É a gaja que eu falei com
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this? We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
Que agora já não está nem NXT, mas pronto, sim, é a Roxanne.
Calma, NXT neste?
É NXT.
Calma, é com N? Eu achava que era mesmo neste.
N, X, T.
Ok.
That's
Achava que era neste.
Sit down
Neste
and stay
mesmo.
there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers. And we're gonna get them right now.
Ela não fala? Tá bom. Ok.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
O que é que queres perguntar a ela?
É de cima.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
De cima.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Is there someone helping you out?
Make the right choices and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
Acho que não dá para ver.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
É de cima.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Mais um?
Mais um. O último 2.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Lisbon, Portugal, Jessica!
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
A woman obsessed with championship gold. Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas,
sério?
Roxanne Perez.
You have
Não
to
foi aquela que
love
acabou de
this
bater?
level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
É bom que tu ganhes isso.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not
Quer saber, ganha
respond to
isso.
questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the
Vou
message
ter
being
que perder
sent
isso.
tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over.
Now it's up to our top dropkick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are
Ganhe
seeing
isso.
on display here.
Wards that off. What a response. Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Ow. Boom, a forearm smash. Oh, perfect kick.
Connects on the kick. Turns that away. Good golly, Miss Molly. Oof.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
Roxanne's having trouble assessing the situation.
She gets put in the corner. Got to be agonizing for the arm. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Oh, dear. This doesn't look good. Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Perez caught by surprise.
Enziguri finds its mark.
What a forearm.
Nice, Enziguri. Roxanne escapes the attack.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here. From the heavens, all the way down to the floor.
What a spectacular misfire. And that is why we say don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations like that.
Oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
This is where Roxanne will be tested.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring.
She knew how to evade that. Countering each other again and again. Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Running Hurricanrana.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
And Roxanne being aligned into position.
Uh-oh,
we know what's next. Oh my God, it's gone.
Roxanne's got to dig deep now. And into the cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to
Também não vi.
Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about. Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
O que tá acontecendo?
Nikita Lyons from behind.
What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Elas podem fazer
I'm
isso?
starting to see a common theme here, guys. We gotta get some help out here.
Isso é batata, meu
This is
jovem.
a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair. And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT
Tá bom?
Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
Estava com as
This is
prisão, mas tá bom.
insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege. It's Bayley and Kevin Owens. Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO opponents? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Meus pneus presos na mesma. Invadiram e bateram.
Uma das grandes histórias que existe na WWE é a WCW contra a WWE, em que uns invadiram os outros. Calma, aí eu...
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know,
but
but this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front, but we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
Tá ou não tá?
Parte de baixo.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Onde é que eu vou ser? Onde é que eu vou ser?
Também da MMA, vocês vão ouvir?
They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Ok.
Hum.
Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, Io Sky. A Becky Lynch não. Fica por aqui, né?
Uhum.